Thank you very much, Mark. Now, I know this is an exciting night for a lot of you. Some of you have friends and family who couldn't be here, who are already texting you going, have you won anything? Because I can hear the phones buzzing. So let's take a quick second to turn off all our phones. If you've got one of those little fancy iPhone things, turn it off. If you've got a pager, turn it off. If you've got a WAP-enabled mobile phone, turn it off. If you've smuggled in an internet fridge, disconnect it now. So there's no more messages coming in throughout the night. Now, before we start the medal presentation, I've got some special guests to welcome here on stage. I want to introduce the past group of gold medalists from the competition in 2006 who've become known as the Skillaroos. Team Australia, or the Skillaroos, competed against the best in their field from 49 other countries in the World Skills International Competition in Japan in 2007. Came home with 1 gold, 3 silver, 1 bronze, 19 medallions of excellence, and were ranked 5th best in the world. So please welcome our Skillaroos. We'll see some of the Skillaroos on stage soon, helping us present the various awards. And I would now like to introduce Marie Person, the Deputy Director General, New South Wales TAFE Community and Education. New South Wales TAFE, of course, are one of World Skills Australia's national partners. Marie, please, share your thoughts with us.
Thanks, Adam. I'll be very quick. I too want to acknowledge the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation and pay my respects to elders who may be here tonight. Chika, Mark, Jeanette, members of the World Skills Board, judges from around Australia, employers who have generously released and supported their employees for this competition, other sponsors and media partners, volunteers, many of whom are TAFE New South Wales staff and whom I'm extremely proud of. Look, I'm not going to talk very long at all. I just wanted to say that I've been a great fan of World Skills from the first time I attended a competition. And I know it was a small regional competition, and it was Boilermakers. Now I think metal fabrication is the classification. All I did was hand out certificates of attendance and of being part of the competition. And the pride in the family and friends and the recognition that these students were achieving skills of high quality was something that's been with me throughout my life. So of course, I continue to be a World Skills booby, and I spent the last 3 days in and out watching the competitors. The things that I noticed were the intense concentration of the students, particularly yesterday, of the competitors, sorry, especially yesterday afternoon when the loudspeaker would say 5 minutes to go for jewellery trade, and there'd be someone, I don't think a jewellery trade competitor, I don't think they've ever made jewellery so fast in their life. The landscapers throwing in plants, it was happening all over the place, and the excitement was palpable. Second thing I noticed was the tiredness of the judges and the volunteers. They were exhausted. And I understand on Thursday night when setting up around midnight, one of the TAFE New South Wales staff lay down on the floor to drill something in and was found quite a while later, sound asleep, snoozing. I'm not going to mention, I know who it was, I know them well. The third thing I noticed, the stress and the excitement of the families. That was just great. The huge interest of people in try and trade, and of course, some of the judges who I remember as competitors, John and Suwana and a whole range of them that I've met over the years. It was great to see them back as judges. Finally, the social interaction between the competitors and the judges, between the judges from all over Australia, it was great to see. I'm going to finish. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who has made this whole competition possible. And in advance, congratulations to those tonight who will be judged. not the best of the best, because that's who's here tonight, but those who will be judged the very best of the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marie. On behalf of WorldSkills groupies everywhere, thank you very much for those thoughts. We are about to rock and roll now with the WorldSkills Awards for 2008. There are a few things we need to understand before we get going. Anyone who popped along, as Marie said, over the last 3 days to watch the competition would have been blown away, not just by the quality of the work, but just by how bloody many of you there were. It is truly gigantic. As I said, 500 of the very best young craftswomen, technicians, artists, in such a diverse array of fields. I loved walking from big trucks through floristry on my way to IT. That to me just showed the breadth of stuff that was going on at WorldSkills. So we have quite a few categories to get through tonight. So winners, when I read out your names for third, second or first, hightail it up here straight away. This is not one of those Academy Award events where you go, oh my God, I'd better stop and pash everyone between me and the stage. It's not that sort of a gig, okay? It's more of a sort of get up here, grab your medal, smile for the photo, leave the stage for more photos, go back to your seats, and then pash anyone you want if you've got a medal around your neck. Also, in the interest of time, we won't have any speeches from our winners, but there's no need for the winners to worry. We will, as a collective, assume on behalf of everyone who wins tonight, 1, you would like to thank the judges for the decision they've made. 2, you would like to thank your parents and your employers for giving you such great support. And 3, a certain percentage of you would like to thank God, without whom none of this would have been possible, etc., etc. Okay, that's all covered. Congratulate our winners in Automotive Services. Congratulations, guys. Our 3 winners all from New South Wales in Business Services. I've made an executive decision. You can kiss each other on the podium, okay? That's fine. You'll notice they've picked theme music for each award. This, of course, is Weird Al Yankovic and Eat It for Commercial Cookery. Congratulations, girls. Great stuff. Really sweet for the ladies in Commercial Cookery. Congratulations. They certainly know how to build things in Tassie, don't they? Gold and bronze to the Apple Isle. Congratulations to our 3 winners in construction.
Some nights I see the world with its wings and its wealth, and I feel undefeated.
Congratulations to the best of the best in the field of electro-technology in schools. Our champions in food and beverage. If there was an award for geeky dancing, I think our silver medalists would have picked up too there. Funky stuff, brother, I like it. Wouldn't that be great at the Olympics? Someone picked up 100 in the gold medal in the 100 metres, just did a bit of that, broke it out. I think we have our first nominee in the category of funkiest shoes of the evening as well for our gold medalists there. Congratulations.